Morning, this is Dr. Martin Choi from Choi Chiropractic. I'm going to show you a stretch today for tight hamstrings. But before we start, I just want to announce, especially for those of you who are really in need, we are opening our practice back up. I'm going to be there for limited hours on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 8 to 1. This is a chance for those of you who are really hurting. We want to make sure we're able to treat you so you avoid you from having to go to the hospital or to urgent care. We want to make sure everybody is taken care of, and we also want to make sure the hospitals are opened up for the people that are really in need, and particularly with the virus. So we're going to try to do our part to help those that are really in need for care, especially with those musculoskeletal injuries. So once again, I'll be there Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 8 to 1. Now, this stretch we're going to go over today is for the hamstrings. I want to show you a different way to stretch the hamstrings when they're tight. A lot of times when the hamstrings are tight, we go straight to trying to bend over and bend down and stretch our legs like this. This actually puts strain onto the low back. So another way we can do the hamstring stretch is basically if we just kind of come to like a table like about this low, or even if some people that have tighter hamstrings, like a step, but we're going to just put our leg up just like this. So I want you to see what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to bend over like I'm touching my leg. I'm going to keep my back straight. From here, all I want you to do is make sure your hips and your leg is perpendicular to each other. So we're aligning the hip with our leg. From this point, what you want to do is, instead of bending over, I want you to just pop your foot up like this. So you see how my foot comes up like I'm stretching my calf? So it puts tension right on my hamstring. From this point, what you're going to do is you're going to do just a small bit of a squat. So I'm going to bend just a little bit like this, keeping my back straight so I'm pulling from my hip to my leg. And I'm just going to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds. And then from here, we can do the other side. So one thing I don't want to see is your hips turned like this. We're going to make sure hips are straight, legs straight. Then I'm going to flex my foot so I get that nice tension on the lower part of that hamstring. And then I'm going to squat just a little bit through here. If you look through here, it's not a very stressful stretch, but you get a nice enough tug for the hamstring to release. Like I said before, for people that have tighter hamstrings or it's hard for them to do it, you can actually even just do it from the step. So from here, see, my main goal is to keep my hips level. Okay, so then I could stretch through here. It doesn't seem like a lot of pull on the hamstrings, but it actually gives you a better release rather than straining the hamstring. So anyway, if there's any other questions, let me know, but we will see you again.